Good morning, good morning. We are eastbound. Interstate 20. Just got on 20. In Texas. State of Texas. It's a gorgeous day out there today. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. 58 balmy degrees. Do a final few adjustments here on the ride. We finally got out of El Paso. That was ever a mess. So we're going to go to the Dallas area. We're going actually to McKinney, Texas. And then I guess hang out this weekend until Monday, deliver this, pick up another one, and head back to Denver, and then find out what's going to go on with this truck. Well, with me, and what type of truck. Either a brand new one or a used one until this one gets fixed. It's going to be there for a while. It needs to get an oil change too. 90,000, 5 miles. Never had an oil change. Added 3 gallons of oil since I've had it. They told me initially it was supposed to be a 76,000 to get an oil change. They never said nothing ever. Nobody ever says anything about it. So I said something about it. Oh, you need to get that in here. Yeah, I think. We are west of Pecos. Not the river this time. We are west of the town of Pecos. Such a beautiful day. So I had an interesting thing happen to me a couple days ago. My son told me that through the military they had a life insurance policy on my kid, and that it was 100% going to my ex-wife. And I was like, well, that's kind of messed up. That's like, it's kind of whacked. I don't want it anyway. I don't never want to see that money. But it's kind of whacked that you would do that. And her comment was, what are you worried about? You already have some money. I don't have money like that, but furthermore, just because I manage my money and you don't, that's the reason. Okay, whatever. So a couple days later, I was just like kind of bummed out about it, like what's really going on. So I finally called my son yesterday, and he actually did sign in yesterday to the National Guard and going into a position that just opened up in the intelligence field. And so he got the job he wanted. So kudos to that, Jacob. And then he's all like, well, oh, and I put you and mom at 50-50. And I'm like, oh, well, that's cool. I thought you said 100% was going to your mom. And he goes, no, 100% meant that to give 100% of it, 100% of the insurance to your designated people. That's what he meant. And I'm like, well, you didn't make it sound that right. I go, listen to what your mom said. You were right there. Because I didn't even really think about it. And I'm like, and you're going to the intelligence field. Just joking with him, but he's all, yeah, I guess now that I do think about it, I guess I didn't clarify it enough because I didn't even think about it. I go, I didn't think about it too much either, but I said something right there, but then later on, the next few days, it kind of like weighed on me a bit. Like, why would you do that? But whatever, I mean. So anyway, he's like, he goes, yeah, no, that was just 100% of the insurance. And I'm like, oh, that's what you meant. I thought you meant 100% goes to your mom. He goes, well, it kind of was at the moment until I actually signed. And when I signed, it goes through the deal there to where you can delegate where it goes. So I'm like, well, thanks for clearing that up. I thought it was kind of odd why you would do that, but anyway, that's done. I go, I don't ever want to see that money. That's BS. I need to go before you. You know, that's how life is supposed to work. It doesn't always work out that way, but that's how it's supposed to. So he's going to boot camp in Oklahoma. And then he'll be in Colorado Springs, and then be hanging around Colorado. Unless he chooses to deploy, which I'm sure that's what he wants to do. He said he did, so. Anyway, that's the first child to join the military, the first person in our family to join the military, except for my grandfather who fought in World War II. I tried to join the military, and when my kid was going through all this stuff, he got into a fight as a junior in high school, and that almost kept him from getting the job, because you can't have any issues at all. You've never been in trouble at all. But since they said it was with his friend, and they're still friends to this day, so it was really nothing, but it was something. And he got fined for it, and they go, if you pay this fine, I think they both did, if you pay this fine, it won't go on your record. So he ended up offering up that information because he's being 100% honest, and they went through and found stuff about it, but it was not on his record. So he finally got cleared, and that's why he ended up signing up yesterday. And if everything would have worked out all right, I would have been in Denver yesterday had I got down there, unloaded, and then turned around and picked up another load. I would have been there night before or yesterday morning. But nope, I sat around waiting the whole day for a load to then get told that it won't load for another 4 hours after I already started the Obama clock, which really pissed me off a bit. And then they last minute canceled on the load. Then they got this one, which is kind of BS because now it takes me hanging out in Texas, in Dallas for over the weekend. Look at this clown. See that? Get right up there to pass them because they take up the lane and then they take off. People. I bet you later on he'll slow down, or she will. I think it's a girl. I seen a bun in the back of her hair, but you know how today's climate is. My son actually was wearing a bun in his hair. And I'm like, really? It's your choice. I think it looks stupid, but it's your choice. My daughter's like, geez, Dad. I'm like, well, I'm just telling you what I think. That's just what I think. I don't think guys should be wearing girl hairstyles. I don't care if they do. I used to have long hair. And back in the day, I guess that was considered the same thing. But I don't know. You can... I don't know. I don't see that one. You know, ponytails. I guess eventually it will eventually I'll acclimate to it, I guess is the word I'm looking for, but I don't like it. I just think it's stupid, but I was just speaking my mind. I told him too, you can wear it if you want, I don't care. It's just because I like it doesn't mean that, I don't like it, doesn't mean that it's not okay. Everybody has an opinion, I'm just giving you mine. You asked me and there you go. Well, it didn't take him long, he didn't wear it. I told him too. Imagine going to the military with your hair in a bun. You're gonna whack that sucker off, buddy. One thing about it, we get to take our sweet time going to Dallas. We'll be there tonight, and then I'll take tomorrow off. Maybe I'll go Uber somewhere or go do something. See what's happening around town and go off and do something. Spend a day in Dallas not working. Every time I'm there, I'm working. I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, so me having to hang out over here over the weekend could be a interesting thing. See what happens. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Welcome to Odessa, Texas. Texas oil fields. Ever since the Pecos, it has been oil. Oil wells. Oil well. What are you going to do about it? We'll get up over the railroad tracks here, and you'll be able to see a lot of the oil towers out there, I think. Oh, Warner is just creeping along, and we'll have to go around him. "67 degrees outside, pretty nice day as we roll along the highways. They have these little sleeping quarters. Call them a lodge. Just basically they're small rooms connected to each other. People use them to spend the night, get some rest. I thought about coming out here and doing the oil rigs, driving. It's not something I've discounted at all. It's still in the back of my mind. A little far from home, though. Odessa, Texas. Gotta drive like the person in front of you. Or listen to this the whole time. I'll turn it off for you guys. Finally got the clown to move over. $2.49 for gas and $3.02 for diesel per gallon. That would work out to, I don't know, I reckon I have to get the calculator out on that one. So that'd be what, 70 cents a liter? Yeah, probably 75 cents a liter for diesel. That's less than $1. So in English pound, that would be what? Let's say maybe 85 cents. Hang on. Finally got that old guy to get the heck out of the way. He's sitting there talking on the phone and just not even paying attention. He cut right in front of me and just stood there and took his 5 miles to get around me, or to get around that yellow van. Bunch of BS. Anyway, so I don't know how much you guys are paying per liter in England, but over here it's less than 90 pence, P-E-N-C-E. It's under a quid. There's $2.80 a gallon. That is right at, that's probably 60 cents a liter. So yeah, I was doing my math the wrong way, my head math. 280 is like 74 cents. I was going the other direction, subtracting instead of adding because of the 3.75. That's how many liters it is per gallon. So yeah, 74.5 cents at $2.80 a gallon, and it's a little over 80 cents per gallon at 3.02. Pretty good prices. Of course, we're in oil country. There's 244 for unleaded. I think in England they pay like double that, $1.50 a liter. So it's $4.50, probably $5.50, $6 a gallon. Flipping ridiculous. Odessa's pretty good size. I said Odessa, we're in Midland now. Didn't notice the change between the towns, they looked the same. Dickey's Barbecue Pit. I've eaten there before, actually pretty good. They have one there's a few in Colorado. In Wyoming as well. There's a Dickey's Barbecue Pit there in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Target is hiring. Look into that, see how much they pay. Okay, see you in a bit. So here we are in the Texas Hill Country, about 4 miles northeast of Baird, Texas, B-A-I-R-D. So I don't know if I said it, I haven't reviewed it, so if I said it twice, I guess we'll hear it in this. So it was my grandfather and then my son. I tried to join the military in the early 80s, but they said nope. Because I got in a fight. And so they only wanted the cream of the crop back then. I go, I thought you guys wanted people that fought. You just can't get in trouble. So they wouldn't take me. But, oh well, everything happens for a reason. So this area of Texas is pretty nice. It's east of Abilene and then west of Dallas, Fort Worth on the 20. Interstate 20. Reminds me a little bit of parts of California. The oak trees and the rolling hills. Guy had a hard time coming around me. He kept weaving back and forth behind me. Got really close. Last minute, changed lanes. He acts like he might be a little bit tipsy the way he's wobbling back and forth. See what I mean? Keep it in the lines there, buddy. I don't want to snitch you off, but if you're drinking and driving, it's a no-no. No, 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 no. You might just be doing something. Well, I think that's it for this video. Thanks again for riding shotgun with me, and we'll pump out some more videos soon. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoy. Peace!